It's a chilly day in Milwaukee as we get ready for baseball underneath the retractable roof of American Family Field. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Brewers played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it. Corbin Burns, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. He will lead this one off today.
Ryan Sandberg.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy. It's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans, without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And there's your first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name in the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
So now to the plate, Jason Hayward. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And now a pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's ball
this
3.
One's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Billy Williams will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. So the next to bat will be Billy Williams. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Just getting underway here in Milwaukee. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Full count to Billy Williams, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the change up here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now at the plate, here is Ernie Banks. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Williams, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Way outside. 1-2. Off the catcher's glove as it rolls away, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this, this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
That is fifth. The third baseman, Bryant.
Next up is Chris Bryant. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. For his career in this matchup, he's hitless in 6 tries. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Two and oh.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
The 2-0 pitch. Popped up. Fielder into foul territory. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I stand corrected. I still don't agree with it, though.
Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
In the air to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, and that will end the inning. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. Fergie Jenkins, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, I'll tell you, as starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
Now at the plate is Robin Yount. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Three and 0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
Three and 0 pitch on its way. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Here's the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
That brings up Prince Fielder as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number two. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Braun. Strike one to start the at bat. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Pitch outside the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Peterson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-1 home. Misses off the plate. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Brewers have dominated so far. They've got the chance in this one to complete a series sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early one-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down one early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
0-1.
As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Rizzo, a native Floridian. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
So it was a strikeout swinging. Anthony Rizzo is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Wong is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ryan Braun. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. A bouncer to the left side, right to Bryant. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now.
Omar Narvaez.
Next, it'll be Narvaez. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Bryant is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. So here now's the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. 9-1-2 due up.
Fergie Jenkins.
First offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate, Ryan Sandberg. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw gloves it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
No strike.
Two out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And that's in there, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. So here is Avisayo Garcia. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Avisayo Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Garcia, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though. as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Travis Shaw is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
So now to the plate, Corbin Burns. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. One there, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box, Robin Yount, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Brewers strand 1. It remains 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Billy Williams. He's set and the pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ernie Banks, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
That's a ball.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2. The pitch. Fouled away. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. 1 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Breaking ball outside. He lost him ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bryant leads off first with 1 away. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Again, another foul ball. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. And he fouls this one off. Hard sinker misses. 2 and 2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike now. Shaw is over to take a look at it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Banks. And that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in once again is Prince Fielder. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8, Bryant. Braun.
So next to hit is Ryan Braun. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-0. Trevor Richards, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 32, Trevor Richards.
Now to bat, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun is there, and he has it for the out.
The pitcher, number 31, Fergie Jenkins.
And now here is Fergie Jenkins looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Garcia has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
So next to bat will be Brian Sandberg. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Two out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. Now the first pitch.
1-0. Two balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 on the way.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Yelich gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And it's 1-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
To second for 1, on to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So here's Avisayo Garcia. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Brewers go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jason Hayward. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Hit hard to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Now it'll be Billy Williams. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. On, he pops it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ernie Banks will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-0 pitch on the way. A double play ball to second. 4. The throw pulls him off the bag. And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Here's one that we don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Second and third here, 1 man out. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
the first baseman, number 44.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo. And now the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 offering.
Nope. Ball one.
He's already walked 2 in this inning
Yeah,
already.
ball one
This guy
strike.
just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1. Hayward at third. Williams at second. Peterson on at first with 2 down. This is pulled into right. Garcia is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on the heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Down 1-1.
Fouled off. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Lorenzo Cain will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the AB now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Up next to Milwaukee, the shortstop.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. No runs, just one hit, one error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And it's fouled away. Popped up. Rizzo moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Colton.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
2 strikes.
Here comes the 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Eric Yardley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Brewers, number 57, Eric Yardley.
And now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Contreras.
First offering on its way. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. One out, nobody on.
Yeah.
In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. The 2-1 home. Ripped down the line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit. late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ryan Sandberg. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The batter.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Yelich, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there.
Now
you find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
To the plate now, Billy Williams. And he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
Runners on first with 1 down. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Hit hard on the ground to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Giro. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitch is giving.
Brent Suter takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. At the plate now, Ernie Banks. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
There's one. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Now to the plate, here is Bryant. His prior history in this matchup, pretty average results, 4 for 15. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, down.
3 runs already home here. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up, and the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. The Cubs lead this one 5-0. Last half of the 7th here, and in next is Prince Fielder.
The first baseman, Prince Fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, action time.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8, Bryant. Braun.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Braun. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's in. Ball, 2. 2 balls.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. The 3-0 pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
In is Christian Yelich. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Peterson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
And now Narvaez, no hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Braun is off at first with 2 away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Brewers strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Josh Hader's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Now to the plate, Jock Peterson.
The center fielder, number 24, Jock Peterson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's outside.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. The Brewers came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Pitch is looked at for the first strike. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So here is Anthony Rizzo. Lifetime in this matchup. He has a 3-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. As a look, now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hader is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. From the stretch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. It's a swinging strike on the fastball.
0-2.
This pitcher looks like he has a chance to have a nice little cruise inning. After punching out the 7 and 8 hole hitters, he's staring the pitcher down.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put it.
Will have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Avisayo Garcia.
Avisayo Garcia.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's just
Some
out.
action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Travis Shaw. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Tyrone Taylor will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
15, Tyrone Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 1-1. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping up is Robin Yount. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
set. Here it comes.
Hey! 0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton.
Colton Wong will stand in, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
And he fouls this one off. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The 0-2 once more. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. The throw pulls him off the bag. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit and makes it a 5-1 contest.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Ryan Tepera trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. At the plate, Prince Fielder. Popped him up. Contreras is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We've played 8 full. The Cubs are on top, 5-1. Brad Boxberger enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So now to the plate, Jason Hayward, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now a move over to first. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Sandberg on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Billy Williams is on deck. And the count will be full. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Into the box, Billy Williams singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. None out, runners at 1st and 2nd. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Up next to the call.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ernie Banks. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. Hit out towards 2nd. Taken in by Wong. Throw cleanly into 1st, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 5-1. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Braun. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pitch on the way. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there.
So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Tepera, a 6'1" right-hander. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now that
Well executed two-seamer on the outside quarter that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
To the plate now, Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 5-1 the final total in today's game. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Fergie Jenkins gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Corbin Burns was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Bryant Tepera records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.